Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will show you how you can use Replit to build your own website even without any knowledge of coding. So if you have an idea for an app or a website, you're in the right place. So let's begin by explaining what Replit and the Replit Agent actually are. So Replit is an online coding environment. Where you can write, test, run, and launch your applications right in your browser. So you don't need to install or configure anything. You can just write your code and run it straight in your browser. And where it gets really crazy is the Replit AI agent. So the Replit AI agent is basically an LLM like ChatGPT, where you can ask it to make an app or make a feature, and it will create files and act autonomously on your behalf to create an application with database integration. You can add login, you can add lots of different special features that would normally require separate files and lots of juggling between, but the Replit AI agent can take care of this for you. So you could create an application that keeps track of my sleeping habits, and it would decide what requirements that application has and then go and install them and implement them for you. So it's like having an AI-powered software developer working for you, testing, implementing, and debugging. And the only thing you have to do is to specify what kind of features you want and what kind of errors you're running into. So let's try this for an example where we build an application that can track the amount of words written for my thesis. This is the Replit homepage. Here you can find home, where you can create apps via the agent, your recent apps, and also your deployments, which show live websites that you actually publish with Replit. And we're going to create an app to track thesis progress. So I'm going to write and then we hit start building. So what this will do is it will create a new repository for us, and it will actually create the files that the agent deems is necessary to create this project. So here it says, I'll help you plan a thesis progress tracker website based on your requirements. And it actually just relays back what we want, allows you to paste in the entire thesis text each day, tracks the word count over time, provides insight on your writing progress. So now it creates a little plan, creates a tech stack, modern web app, one of the different types of apps that Replit can create. And then it makes a little plan, a clean, simple web application that tracks thesis writing progress by analyzing daily word counts and providing visual insights, right? And then it gives some, this is very cool. Then it gives some proposals to other features that we might want to add. So add user accounts to track multiple documents, implement more advanced text analysis, reading level, tone analysis, goal setting functionality with notification. So let's add the goal setting functionality and then approve the plan and start. So now what the Replit agent does is that it will begin to create these files here. It will create an icon, also create the Git repo. And here we can see that the agent begins to work, and it actually starts to populate this website, which is incredibly cool. So we can see the statistics here, just populated it with some random statistics, an activity log, and we see just immediately, like 15 seconds after writing the prompt, that this website is looking a whole lot better than what I could do. So we have writing insights, just added these insights on its own. So we can actually have a look at the files. I think it just hasn't showed them yet. And we can see the progress here on the initial planning, plan approval, visual preview, just creating this. This is not interactive yet, but it will soon create the interactive prototype. And then once that's done, we can actually write requests for features that we want the agent to implement. So what it will do is, instead of just writing a file, it will actually go into the repository and change the files that contain the features that you want to change. So right now it's creating the server, and we'll just skip forward until the app is done. So now Replit has created a fully interactive prototype for us to try. So it says, I built a thesis tracker web application that helps a user monitor their thesis writing progress, and also lists out the different steps that it took. It created a data schema for the thesis entries, built in-memory storage with things that I don't understand, implemented an API route for saving, retrieving thesis data. So what I would do is I would go into my thesis, I would copy the text, I would paste it and hit save progress. And here it would automatically update, and we get an update in the activity log. And yeah, I think just incredibly cool. We see the total words, we see today's progress, and if we'd like, we can also ask it to create a database connection. So add memory, add a database, so that might remember the progress when I enter the site again tomorrow. And now let's skip forward until the agent has completed this task. And now the agent has completed the implementation. So it says, I've updated your thesis tracker to use a Postgres SQL database instead of in-memory storage. Now your thesis progress will be saved permanently and will be available when you return to the site tomorrow or anytime later. So let's try this out. But in order to try this out, I actually want to show you how to deploy a site with Replit. So this is available to Replit Core subscription, which costs $20. And this is available to Replit Core subscribers. And here we have the autoscale machine configuration. So it basically just gives and this gives an autoscale server which can scale depending on how many users it has. But because I'm the only user to be expected to use this site, I'm going to put it on one machine and press approve and configure build settings. And here we just press deploy. And we will see that the Replit agent will actually put this into a live server that we can connect to, or anyone else that has the link. So you can use this to create sites where you can sell things, you can implement Stripe payments, Google login, and basically anything that you can build in a website. It's connected to ChatGPT, so it basically knows how to build websites. This application just knows how to build it from the ground up, build the files, build the repo, and also deploy it. So let's have a look and wait until the website is up and running. All right, so now the agent has actually put the website in production, and let's actually check this out. So let's press the link. So this app is now open to anyone who has this link, and we will try paste our entire thesis here. I will paste it and press save progress. And we get the total words, our current streak, and our other insights. And let's try actually turning this, just shutting it off and entering it again. So let's go into the website, and we see that the progress is actually still there. So let's try to paste it 2 times, see if we can, yep, and there we go. We get another addition, and our daily additions go up to 5,040 words. And that's how you build a website using Replit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you back in the next video.